We back, yo. We back. Another episode. The whole crew in this joint, man. We back here for another episode of What's Good, Bro podcast. Like we said, we got the full crew in this joint, man.
Yep.
Let's go around real quick. We got Dre over here.
What's up, y'all?
Tweezy.
What's up?
Sonny D in the building.
What's good, people?
Hey, it's your boy Coach K here, yo. We gonna do that.
It's not my coach.
Alright, you gonna call me you need.
That's it.
Right. All right. Okay.
Yeah, let's check
Surrender
it.
your ass.
Chill, yo. I'm a surrender. This is gonna be a long one, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, yo, let's go around, do a round of check-ins, man. We got the full crew in this joint, yo, so we gotta do that properly, man.
Right.
Dre, yo, what's up with you, yo? Got to.
I've been good, COVID free.
COVID free.
Which is most important.
Facts.
But yeah, I think life is kind of normal outside of COVID shit. So
That's good.
just buckle in.
Tweezy, man.
Just enjoying my vacation. Drinking and sitting in my basement and two-stepping every way.
You was drinking every
You
day.
had to create a jingle for that one, huh?
You was drinking every day.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you want to admit something while?
I mean, it wasn't like heavy drinking. It's shit. It was like a glass of wine or something.
Hey, yo, he got the hip nose.
You was drinking Incredible Hulk. So
Like-
don't try to bullshit us.
That was
Hey,
Friday.
we took pictures.
That was Friday.
We seen it.
That was Friday.
Hey,
I regret it.
Because not only did you
Oh,
drink it,
man.
I want to let you know, if you're drinking Incredible Hulks in 2020, you need to do that shit in private. Do not let nobody else know that you even bought Hypnotic from the store.
Little
I got the big
shoes.
bottle too.
Oh,
Big
man.
Hulks.
Sorry, I'm glad you enjoyed your vacay, though. That's what's up. Sunny building.
Yeah, man. You said the key word. I'm in the building. I know I usually say almost every episode that I've been dodging Rona.
This nigga got hit.
I was doing good for a while. They got me, yo. Took me out the game for a little bit. So yeah, that was a little while ago. But I got my positive tests. I got my paperwork. We good. We back for real. But yeah, the Rona got me.
Hey, man, I'm glad you made it out strong,
Yeah,
yo. That's
glad you made it out.
That's
Absolutely,
the key right
man.
there, That's the key, yo.
Yup.
Bet you stay your fat ass in the house next time.
Absolutely.
Lessons learned, yo. Lessons learned. Yeah, man. I just been working, chilling, doing
I'm saying
well.
basketball season over, so
Yeah, basketball
Saturday,
Did y'all?
Yo,
So how was?
man,
So
I
what
was-
happened?
they lost. Nigga.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what place we came in.
Last,
but one of my guys, he won Offensive Player of the
Yo,
Year.
Twan, chill out.
I didn't even hear what he said. So
He tried to say some slick shit. Meanwhile, we recording in the dark because Twan ass couldn't get it on time.
I'm
Say
setting
that.
the mood. I'm a whole father. I ain't got time for that.
Whole father with
Oh,
me.
I'm a daddy. All right, man. So, what's in the news? Local tip. I know we got a lot of music to talk about.
Well, locally, it's not so much Baltimore, but PG County, at the National Harbor, it's a 5 p.m. curfew for anybody under 17.
Hey,
That's a good luck with that.
5 p.m. is hella early.
Hell
And you
yeah.
get your asses in the house before streetlights come
Like
on.
shit, right before the sun go down, yo. With everybody inside. Well, that's a good try.
5 p.m. I think it's only at National Harbor, so it's not the whole county, but
Yeah.
That's sick.
I doubt they can do that.
that's wild. But locally, I think that's really all that's going on. Everything is starting to get rolled back.
Yeah.
A lot of counties are going back to phase 1.
Mhm. Yeah, I noticed a lot of bars are closed because they can't hold like a lot of people in there already, so they decided just to shut them down.
I
Yeah,
know.
they
Yeah.
can't hold. I think a lot of them, if they didn't have like a food license,
Yeah.
they couldn't even open up. So
And if you ungrateful bastards don't stop buying up all the goddamn toilet paper, disrespectful.
yeah, I don't like how y'all acting over toilet.
Just disrespectful.
The second wave is serious, man. yo.
They left
I'm
vitamin
just saying,
C, B, E. It took all the goddamn
Y'all
toilet
find
paper.
all this toilet paper still got runs in y'all drawers. So I don't get it.
Oh, shitty
I don't
asses.
get it. Get the wet wipes. Because y'all clearly ain't doing.
How you
y'all
got a
ain't
monopoly
wiping
on the toilet paper and still got dirty drawers, yo? That's it. That's wild.
But that's really all that's going on locally outside of the Ravens, just losing it overtime to the Saints. But I guess
We a regular team this year. We're a regular team.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah, with the way shit is going right now, the Ravens might not even be in the playoffs, and that's
That's crazy.
I don't even know how to feel. I'm just straight faced. Like, I'm just straight faced about it.
But that's really all that's going on locally. We're gonna get to some sports or some music.
I know y'all want to get to that music shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we recording the Sunday after the Gucci Man versus Jeezy.
Hey yo,
How y'all feel about it?
I will say Gucci won the battle, but Jeezy won the war.
What battle you talking about? Like
What?
the street battle?
No.
Because
Well, we can say that, but at the same time, I think he came to play. Like Gucci definitely came to like for a battle for sure. Like off the rip,
Gucci had the gun.
off the rip.
Yo, he brought his whole crew. Like, nobody noticed that. Like, he snuck his whole crew to the back of the stage.
not even the whole crew. He came in a trench coat. You already know.
Man, what?
He came in a trench coat. It was ready.
It was a nice trench coat.
It was. They were fly though. I ain't good.
He said, "I got 10 bands on me right now," and then
But he, like,
Jeezy followed up with your own amplifier.
yo.
That was disrespectful.
So I heard that was like a
It is. He doesn't own that.
like an underlying like joke. That was like a low key joke because Jeezy put 10 bands on his head.
Yeah.
Jeezy put 10 bands on his head and he told dude Pookie Loke to go get the jewelry from him. He said like, oh, you talking about that? Like, let's do a jewelry battle.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, like he really going at him.
He went.
Every
Yeah,
song.
That shit.
So I put it like this: Jeezy won the verses with the Z's in it because you know they spelled it like niggas do. We put the Z's in verses, but hold on, what I just say?
You said
Jeezy won the verses, the verses with the Z's, but Gucci won the verses. Like if them niggas was going to scrap,
Yeah.
Jeezy was finna die that night.
yeah.
Yeah. Jeezy was definitely more that he was like mature, yo. That was like
He was Big Snow.
Yeah, yo.
Well, because you know
That was a lot of
Jeezy,
respect in that.
he can't like he tried to kill him. So
I was about to say. I was about to say.
How you
like,
feel like, and that's how I feel like why people upset with Gucci, how he handled the situation. Like you can't forget that. Like this man really put
Tried
it
to-
down on his head, yo.
like trying to get you killed.
And when he was like, when Jeezy said, it was almost 20 years, and then Gucci was like 15. He's like, yo,
you probably
Like,
had
you
exactly-
understand why he remembers that date.
yo, 15,
Like,
bro.
15 years, 3 months, 26 days, 4 hours, and 32 minutes ago.
He literally told him, get the timeline right, nigga. He tried to get me killed 15, not 20 years ago.
Hey, I felt that shit.
Yeah, like, and just my take from it, Jeezy definitely won the verses, like, with hits. But I'm like, that round one?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That round one.
It made it worth it because it started so late. So it was like, man, where they at, yo? Like, when is this actually going to
He
happen?
came
But then they came out just, ugh.
I'm not mad at the DJ though. The DJ, he was playing them hits, making me feel nostalgic. Like he's playing all them shits, dog.
Yeah, that was definitely.
Oh
probably
my God.
one of my favorite
Damn.
ones.
But yo, if you can have a hype man like Jeezy did, yo, he was hyping all his shit up.
Yeah, he was like, "Let
Big
go
Snow,
Big Snow. Jeezy,
Oh,
knew that
Big
he
Snow.
was doing a concert.
Like,
Gucci
but that
probably
was definitely a
did
home.
concert.
Like that was a home
Concert's a
game.
little different.
That felt like a home game for Jeezy and a away game for Gucci. But Gucci just came like with all the intensity, and he was dropping like diss records. When Jeezy was just like, all right, these are all my hits over the course of the time that I was here. He dropped shit from when he was in Boys in the Hood.
And Gucci was like, nigga, you playing shit
Oh,
from 20
shit.
years ago.
You like shit.
I got some new shit that you ain't.
I got current hits. I got current hits.
Alright, Gucci.
We smoking on Pookie Loke tonight.
That's a good impression.
I know
Like
Jeezy
shit,
was
yo.
mad
Like
uncomfortable.
that, yo.
Yo, all you gotta do is get your tattoo across your face. You good.
Bird.
You good to go.
Hey, yo, Sonny with the voiceover, yo. Oh man, yeah, that was definitely probably one of my favorite verses, man. I don't know what they're gonna do next, but I would like to see.
Well, the next one is T.I. versus Lil Wayne.
How many?
Lil Wayne
So,
is
out of
shit.
20 songs, how many y'all think T.I. actually gonna win?
He got 5.
Didn't T.I. already
I don't
win?
even think he got 5.
I think
He
he
might
gonna have 5 just based on the timing of it. I think T.I.
Oh yeah, based off he not
off
gonna
the timing.
That's disrespectful.
T.I.
All Wayne gotta do is play the drop 3.
Like,
Bro,
I wouldn't even do that.
good.
Wayne and T.I.
Just play the drop. There you go.
Lil
Have
Wayne-
you listened to T.I.'s old mixtapes?
Lil Wayne should do
Horrible.
Cash Money one just by himself, like.
Yeah, he could. Even his
Like,
ad libs.
yeah.
Even though,
from 18
You
to
sure
25 would be all the T.I. catalog.
Yo,
look,
T.I. might surprise y'all though.
Like I mean, he had a good run.
Yeah.
He had a really good run, which I was like, I was a Jeezy fan, I was a T.I. fan, and I was a Wayne fan. That was a good run.
Yeah. Wayne
which I was
play
a fan of all
songs
three.
from 08 to 2010 is still.
But no, Wayne is the king of the mixtape. Like Wayne is the king of the mixtape, yo. Greatest mixtape artist I think I've ever seen. Like honestly, like his mixtapes at one point, in my opinion, were better than his actual albums, and he put out so much stuff. He's one dude who I think could do 3 verses. He could do like 2 or 3, easy, and all of them would be hits. And he could do a mixtape verses. Like he could do like, oh, this is my mixtape shit, this is my album shit, and I got at least 20 hits on both.
Yeah, we was when he did Broccoli last year. Mm-hmm. When Wayne said come on, everything is a hit. He don't have nothing, no chill transition into another song. Everything is a hit.
Right. Like he got too much to grab from. He has so much he can grab from. Like he probably has, like, of his time period, of all the artists that he's compared to or that he was among, he has the greatest catalog. Like he has the best.
Easily.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're
Like
gonna go against T.I.?
I think they're going against T.I. because it's like the same thing with Jeezy and Gucci. Like at the same time, like when they both started, like you were listening to, to them both, and then you would listen to like either or, and then you would listen to Wayne, and then like when you listen to radio, you hear some Jeezy, you hear some Gucci, you hear some Wayne, you hear a mix of them on your radio station. So it's relevant.
I don't think that's a good match though.
Yeah, I think Wayne can only go against Wayne can only go against like Jay-Z.
That would be fair.
That's the only person Wayne can go.
But that's really
Call it the
straight up
best
based
artist.
on.
That
That would
be a
have
good
to be
battle.
a 30 song per. That would have to be like a 4-hour versus.
And it'd be called versus Best of the Cards.
That's the
Best of the
that's
Cards.
the season finale.
Best of the cup.
Man,
Yeah, that's good.
Like shit.
So it's call me up.
But we got T.I. Lil Wayne.
But that's what. But people forget.
I mean, it's not bad though.
People forget how like it was like when ATL was out, and then T.I. was like at the peak. Like it was Wayne was like T.I. was the king of the South, but Wayne was like the greatest rapper alive. Like those were the titles at the time that happened.
Yeah.
So when you think about it that way, it's like but when you look at their albums, you're like, oh, like when you look at their music,
T.I. would have to be really like strategic when it comes.
But she
to
would.
like, when he
With
what
his
song he
vernacular.
gonna play.
Wayne will only it's only competitive if Wayne doesn't get to play mixtape songs or any of his features. If it's just Wayne album cuts,
well, that's not going to be a rule.
If it's Wayne
you got
album
people-
cuts, then it's competitive. But if it's his features, even if it's just no mixtape shit, just Wayne features and album cuts, it's not competitive.
Yeah, like and that's the thing. Like he's gonna have access to everything because they play like they let you do the shit when you're featured. They let you do the shit when you were in a group. They let you do the shit like when
You had nothing.
like, when you produce something. If you
got
were,
producer credit.
Yeah, I don't even know how
They
Wayne
give him
would pick
too
his
much
20. I don't even know how he would
Wayne
pick
not
his
gonna
20.
pick. So he gonna let his
He
people
gonna
pick.
Yo,
Somebody
you
somebody
can
have
really
one.
just go like hit shuffle
Wayne
in my library.
I got a way that Wayne could lose if he's too high on on whatever drugs
he
he's
start
popping
playing-
in.
If he start playing like his
off the
rock
wall
shit,
shit.
yeah, if he
That's
start
how he
playing like
lose.
his rock shit,
Lollipop.
even
Like,
Lollipop would be some T.I. shit.
It depends what song. That would be the song T.I. got a great chance.
To me, I don't even think T.I. has 20 hits. I don't know if he has 20 hits.
I would give him. I'm not.
I give him
name
10.
him, but I think he got 20.
I think he got 20. I think he got
T.I. King, yo, that album was
20
my album,
hits
bro.
or 20
That-
good songs?
songs.
Because Wayne got 20 hits.
He got
T.I.
20
got-
good songs.
T.I. got
20
10
good-
hits.
He got 20 good songs.
Do a quick.
T.I. got 10 hits.
T.I. got 20 good
Rubber
songs.
Band Man.
He probably has like 5 or 6 hits. And
Whoa!
I don't think
yeah,
T.I.
bro.
got more
Yeah,
than
no,
10
he got
hits.
more than
That's a
that.
little
I don't
disrespectful.
think he has more than
That's
10
low.
hits.
What?
I don't think he has more than 10 hits.
Yeah.
Well, he's on features, so
Here's what I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
yo.
he got at least 10.
T.I. not to be disrespected, really, because like when you talk about like so.
in
What do
this
you think about
conversation, when it's
What is-
versus Wayne, T.I. is to be disrespectful.
What do you think about his claim to be like the godfather of trap music? That's T.I.'s claim. Like he said, like I'm the godfather of this trap music shit. Like he said he commented during the verses, like I feel like a proud pops because I created this lane. Like for real.
I haven't seen, other than Jeezy and Gucci, I haven't seen any trap artists do verses. So how could he say that?
Well, he said it on this
Yeah,
one.
for that one.
He said it for that one. So he was on there. He's like, I feel like a proud pops, for real, like, cause I created this. Now, like, I think that's true because before his time period, we weren't really talking about trap music.
I mean, he created a genre of rap, but you don't hear KRS-One saying, "I'm proud that everybody's doing verses because he created hip hop." Like, come on.
I think T.I., I mean, he gonna lose, but he gonna have a good fight. He gonna give a good 5
I'm here for the T.I. transitions in between songs. I think T.I. will be able to tell good stories for his music, but
I think
get washed.
I think if he times it right, if he played top back, he won't win that. He don't win top back. There's certain songs that are just like,
it might be a lot of ties rather than him winning.
Well, Wayne plays rock.
He gotta play Wayne gotta play one of his lows. Like,
Wayne fucks up. He starts playing like "How to Love" and shit.
Like in this top bag versus How to Love, T.I. won that.
Wayne's not playing "How to Love."
He gonna play that shit. I feel like he is. He would play that shit. Like, cause Wayne,
mixtape.
Wayne seemed to me like he the type of dude, like, he don't care what the people want. He just gonna play what he feel, yo.
He don't give a fuck about nothing.
I guess, but
I think he just gonna play what he feel like playing.
Yeah, I think this is gonna help his position back with the culture. You know, after Wayne, after he did his.
I mean, he just got a gun charge.
I'm about to say he just got a fed charge. He's facing fed time, so
again.
You would think like Donald Trump would have helped him out a little bit with that.
Well, I'm gonna see if I talk to his mans.
You know what I'm saying? Why he's still in the
Big
office?
Donnie.
I don't see coming.
Yeah, I'm excited for that next verse
Yeah,
though.
I'm excited. That's what sometime in December. I think I heard them talking about Outkast and somebody. I think Tribe. If they do that,
that's good.
That might be a good season.
Let's stop it right here. Andre 3000 has given us a verse for 2020. He's on the Goody Mob album. So everybody, make sure y'all check that out.
That would be a good one. Outkast and Goody Mob.
You can't do Outkast versus Goody Mob because Outkast is part of Goody Mob.
But you can still do it.
It's not fair.
I don't think Andre 3000 has ever put out a solo album, has he?
No. Well,
I think he's one of the greatest artists to never put out a solo album, like, for real. I think
without a doubt, he's the greatest artist to never put out a solo album.
Like, that is crazy to me. I'm just like, why have you not attempted this yet? Like,
he did. I mean, the Outkast's last album was Speak About Slug Below. Neither one of them. They're only on 2 songs together for the whole album. And I don't even know if it's 2. They might only be on 1. Andre produced one song for Big Boy on Big Boy's part of the album, and Big Boy did the verses on Roses. But outside of that, they're not on each other's music on that album.
Damn. I mean, yeah, it's so crazy because you can say like Andre is up there as like one of your top favorite artists, but you can't really put somebody without individual album work in my opinion.
And I do. I do. I think
that's speaking with your heart.
Yeah.
He's like,
he's one of those
put him out there with
where
album
like
work.
if you see his name on a track, you automatically listen to it. There's only a few people that's in that realm of hip hop. It's like a Jay-Z, Wayne, Drake now. If you see that name as like featured one of these people, you automatically listen to it, even if it's trash. Drake.
Honestly, I think Drake, he's supposed to drop an album soon too.
He should stop.
It's like something Loverboy or some shit.
But watch that album, yo. It's gonna be a takeover for 2020 and 2021, yo. Whatever album Drake
Here
drops,
you go with this shit again.
I'm calling it.
That's a whole nother argument.
It is.
That's a whole nother. I just thought about it. That's a whole
Sure,
argument.
but let's move on to some other shit. Before we really move on, I don't really have much to say about sports other than the Ball was right once again.
Yeah, man.
Y'all can talk shit about how y'all don't like his character, his personality, but
his boy, like another lottery. Another lottery.
He's those are the only 2 brothers to go top 3 in the NBA draft. Yeah. Lonzo was number 2, Melo was number 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him in
and the other brother, he in the G League, so technically you got 3 pro basketball players in your family.
He was able to get what's his LiAngelo in the G League.
He's in the G League.
He's able to get him in.
He's in the G League.
Yo, when you know somebody, you know somebody.
Yo, that is
not what you know.
This is a kid that had. I mean, that's an accomplishment in itself because he's the worst player, obviously, out of that family. And he never even played a college game.
Right.
Because when they went to do like exhibition scrimmages in China, he was like shoplifting for some reason. or he was with someone that was shoplifting. And of course, in China, black people stick out, so you can't really shoplift when you 6'5".
They got a bad
6'5" black man in China.
Didn't they call like the president to?
They had to.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
They
wouldn't let him come back
Yeah,
home.
that was a situation.
Yeah, wow.
You get locked up down there. You ain't come back.
Yeah. That and that's his own dumbness, because you gotta have the humbleness to understand your own situation. You're the third best out of your brothers. You need to be on point. Make like show up in college, drop 20 a game or something to raise your draft stock.
What you do? Go shoplifting.
When shoplifting got kicked out of the school, now you and all these, you had to go to your daddy's league.
Well, I mean, he got kicked out of school, which is the reason why LaMelo never went to college, because he was like, well, if you ain't letting my boy play here, ain't none of them coming. Mm-hmm. So LaMelo had an alternate draft path, which might have helped him because he's been playing with grown men since he was like 15.
Well, that too, but then it's just almost like, he doesn't have any integrity problems. Like, I'm sure they probably, they're going to look at that like, oh, you were a shoplifter and you're not that great? Yeah, like, nah, we don't want to put you on our squad.
You're not the ball brother I want.
Right.
I mean, look, he only got signed to UCLA because they knew LeVar was like, look, all three of my boys going to come here as long as you let them. So, look, we gonna deal with you until the next one comes.
Yep, that was
But yeah.
And that's
shout out
crazy.
to them, man. Shout out to the true bees, man.
Yep.
Ooh, another. LaMelo, he not signed to Big Baller Brand. He signed to Puma.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he?
He signed to Puma.
Hey, I like that even more.
So Big Baller Brand took a L, but it was a win.
As a dad, LeVar did his thing.
Yeah,
like no matter how much you may hate the shit that he talk or whatever, like he basically bigged his sons up to success.
He's raised them kids outstanding. Like he should get like a Father of the Year award. Or something.
Right.
You got 3 kids
Playing pro ball. 2 of them are lottery picks in the NBA.
and yeah, I mean
Those are your kids. Like
That's
they're no more
never happened.
that are on the street somewhere doing
I don't
something
really know
dumb.
about basketball players that have that many kids in the league. And were playing basketball at all. Most of them don't.
Yeah, especially with this.
Well, that's the thing. LeVar was not a great athlete. The highest athletic achievement he made, but he was on a practice squad for an NFL team. For you to have three kids go into the NBA is outstanding.
Yeah.
I think the Holiday brothers, but I think they came from like a pro basketball family or some pro sports.
Well, if you teach me something new, I don't watch sports.
So it was definitely a big achievement, man. But of course, like sometimes I think he went with the theory like reach for the moon, land on the stars. Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna say he's the greatest of all time. He gonna be a top pick.
In fact,
he gonna make
that's
it.
exactly what he did.
Yeah, like
overshadow and something gonna happen.
And I think this is the perfect. He got drafted at the right place. He got drafted to Charlotte, so it's a small market.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not gonna be all up in the lights.
Right behind that Jordan brand.
Right behind that Jordan brand, and they got someone that can easily check the bar.
Well, not according to LeVar. He want that work with that one-on-one game. He want that one-on-one.
But Michael Jordan is one person that can humble LeVar. Like no one in the Lakers could, because Magic wasn't really talking to them. But Michael Jordan is that dog where it's
He's
like,
like, there's the door.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this is my game right here. You know? Yeah, real shit. I see that. That's dope.
I do want that. That would be dope. Like if we just saw a YouTube clip one day, like, come on, you said you could beat me, right? Because Jordan has that mindset. Like I heard you say you could beat me.
Step out.
Come out here, yeah. And you just get a YouTube clip of him just laying it up on him and just going by him and shit.
Just like how you did them kids. Come on, Jordan, miss one shot, they all get free shoes.
No.
You made every shot.
Nothing for free out here.
Like nah.
So pay that $200.
They were walking. He couldn't miss one
For the kids.
for the kids. Like fuck them kids.
All you heard was
My money.
Free shoes.
it's about 20,000 of these kids out here.
Right.
You know how much money that is?
Do you have any idea? Running a nonprofit.
Like, he just
Make them better.
This ain't Make a Wish, motherfucker.
Hey, yo.
I think that's really all we got for our intro.
Yeah, yo.
Alright, man. Yeah, so our main topic is a good one. It's like we'll call it like a working conversation because it's definitely not the last one. But we're going to create a bro code. And I think, well, from my perspective, I think it's kind of important that we do this. One, just for our platform as a What's Good Bro. But also, we just gotta just look in the media and everything what's going on. I feel like this is a good time for us to establish some values and laws amongst men that we can move with when we out here, because it's just a lot of crazy shit that's happening. But just think about our rap artists and how they're just dying because of violence amongst each other. So
yeah, man,
that's crazy.
It's crazy out here.
In these streets.
Alright, this is going to be fun, but also serious at the same time.
And educational.
Very
for
educational.
the kids.
For the kids and men. Alright, so what we're doing here is establishing some bro codes. We feel like it's necessary for us amongst men to establish some laws and rules that we should apply and live by. I'll just say that I feel like it's important because it's just been a lot of recklessness out here amongst black men.
Let's just keep it real. Y'all niggas need guidance, and we here to help.
Provide some real shit, and that's no disrespect, respectfully.
Actual factual, you know what I'm
Respectfully.
Respectfully, but it's real, yo. And when we say this is something that applies to us as well. So we took some time. We got a list of 10. We're going to start. Well, we got a list of 12 actually. But we're going to go with a working 6 for this session right here, and then we would definitely love for y'all to add to the list and give us y'all feedback. Really, just add to the list. You don't need your feedback.
Respectfully.
Give a fuck.
Yeah, the 6 we got, the 6 we got.
You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully.
Respectfully. Oh man, this is gonna be good. All right, so number 1, bro code. These are laws that men should live by and apply. Number 1, we're gonna go with be your brother's keeper.
Okay.
Simple enough.
So what? Well, you said it's simple enough, but what does that mean to you?
Yeah,
Don't be a Nino Brown. That's what that means.
We have to remind ourselves every episode that Twan don't live.
He
He don't have no memories past 1996. So
I mean,
Never mind. I don't want to put that out there. Never mind.
So, Coach K, what does being your brother's keeper mean to you?
Alright, so for me, when I hear be your brother's keeper, it's essentially when your brother needs something or you see a situation where you can support your brother, you do that. You uplift him in any way you can to progress, help him move forward.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to add to that.
Please.
When you know that your man is wrong, you should check him. Don't let him carry it over. I know there's been instances when y'all check me constantly. So,
say it again.
Fuck you. But that's definitely one of the things. Like we see a lot of times, like, oh well, they don't have to deal with me, so I ain't gonna say anything. I feel like if that's your man's and you know like there's an issue, you should check it right then and there because you don't want it to linger and fester, and then more other things could happen when you letting that one thing go by.
Yep, and I want to add to that, like being your brother's keeper extends to seeing the potential in your brother. So, like, let's say you see them wasting their intelligence or wasting their talent. You maybe you want to maybe put a hand on their shoulder, or maybe put them on with some game. Like, look, you gotta hustle with this talent. Like, if your talent is in music, you gotta take that seriously. You can't bullshit and just just fuck around and not take advantage of your skill, your God-given talent, intelligence, or whatever blessing you got. You got to keep that pushing. So it's all about being on top of somebody, right? And then pushing your brother in the right direction.
Right. So, Calvin, I'm checking you right now. Where's that freestyle, bro?
Hey,
Wait,
it's
coming,
yo.
10 years.
Please, it's coming. confident. Believe that.
You've been saying that for 10 years.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad he said that on camera. I'm glad he said it on camera.
I got his freestyle. All right, let's go.
Bro, when
at least once a year he says
when
he's
it
gonna
drop,
get his freestyle.
it's going to drop. All right, that's all I got to say.
You've been saying that too. Where's the notebook? Where's your notebook?
My notebook right here.
All right, let's see some lyrics.
That's not that notebook. Not that notebook.
All right, I gotta get the.
Get your rhyme book.
That book coming too.
You need your book of rhymes, yo? Or your book of rhymes?
Oh, yo, I'm telling y'all, yo. Thank you for holding me accountable.
That's pressure right there. He gonna
There's
go
no
home.
pressure, yo. Just
You are your brother's keeper.
Exactly, yo.
That's pressure right there. He gonna be like, I'm Coach K.
I'm gonna send this email out to get everybody together.
No,
yeah.
stop.
No, that's trash. That's trash. That's trash.
Yo, when I drop, yo, this shit gonna be hot, yo. It's gonna be a 19 and everything.
Super high fire.
Dial line.
I drop high fire.
Who's the best rapper? Coach K. Squish.
Facts, yo.
And if you're too young, and if you are too young to get that reference, fuck y'all, yo. Fuck y'all young niggas if you too young to get that reference.
And honestly, I don't even think that they allow those skits on Netflix. So y'all probably this is YouTube.
No, it's on there.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
I know Chappelle Show was on Netflix, but they took some skits out.
They didn't take that one out. I just watched it last night.
Yeah.
All right, so number 1, be your brother's keeper.
Yo.
Number 2, don't hate on another brother's success.
Ooh, say it again, please.
Don't hate on another brother's success.
One more time.
Because you know it takes y'all 3 times to memorize shit. So let's go.
Don't hate on another brother's success. Because yours is right around the corner.
Right, and we live in Baltimore. Let me just tell you something about Baltimore. Crab in the fucking barrel mentality is like our fucking MO, man. Yeah. When I tell you that is a signature here, man. Yeah. And that needs to stop. That shit needs to stop for real. If you see someone coming up, man, just congratulate them for real. Because look, like that karma comes back around. If you sit up here like, man, I'm proud of you, you doing your thing, woo woo woo, they may like look. Like, you know, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, that was
like whatever that is, that may come back around to you because he may have an opportunity for you. Like, or maybe that person, whoever he or she may have an opportunity for you. Like, if you, as long as you keep it like that, like just be proud, uplift, you know, just be happy for someone in their success, man.
Yeah, I think what we really gotta realize is ain't nobody getting in the way of your success but yourself. One man's success does not mean that they taken away from your ability to succeed. It's enough space for everybody to get this money. Even if y'all in the same industry, y'all don't do the exact same thing. So just make your shit unique and people gonna get it.
Yeah, there's no need for a crab in the barrel mentality when everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying?
And just to play just a little different perspective, I think it's a difference between hate and competition. So like, I feel like if you see a relationship,
healthy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's a way to see somebody and be inspired and form some type of competition. So y'all both uplifting each other. But just to hate on somebody and try to find ways or not support that person because they're moving and you know you might not be moving at that same rate, like just be patient, you know, continue doing your work and your time will shine.
Yeah, your time will come
as well. Like, cause I always heard I forgot the exact quote, but I was told once, it's like if you see your brother winning, you know that success is right next to you, so it's bound to come to you.
Right. Law of attraction.
You know exactly.
You're around it, so as long as you around someone being successful and you're not really like trying to take their success,
right?
But you're just trying to recreate it.
And 9 times out of 10, you gotta think about it this way, and it's funny how bro codes connect. 9 times out of 10, like, you know, if you doing step 2, then 9 times out of 10 your brother gonna do step 1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna be your brother's keeper. They gonna be like, yo, he getting to it, he getting to success, and you trying to get there. We can help you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you've been supportive of us. So let me be your keeper as a brother, and I got you. Like, I'll put you on with this guy. I'll do this, I'll do that because you my mans. So that's gonna happen as long as you're not a hater, because people can, like, you know, let's take a different scenario where you a hater and you in my circle. If I'm successful and you hating on me, I'm gonna stay away from you, which means you blocking your own blessing because I was about to help you. You know?
And I will say one thing. For me, you are a hater if I'm working on something and you have a piece or something that can help me and you don't provide it as my man or my brother.
Yeah, if you do anything to block my ability to succeed
that's a form of hate
or progress, that's hate.
Damn, and then charge you for it too? Shit.
Damn, this tea is delicious.
Shit. Trying to be all
Hey man, we
must
here creating the
stand
standard
by.
now, yo. We here creating the standard, dog.
Damn.
make me come about myself.
So that's number 2, man. Don't hate on another brother's success.
Never.
Because yours is right around the corner, man.
That's right.
Y'all ready for number 3?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Don't play yourself.
Facts.
This straight out, yo. Don't play
Don't
yourself.
ever play yourself, yo.
Don't play yourself.
And it's such a good rule that it's so broad. It can be used in so many situations. Don't ever play yourself.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what y'all think? Don't play. How do y'all interpret? Don't play yourself.
Don't play yourself can be like don't be a hater because if you're a hater you could be blocking your blessing. That's playing yourself.
That's playing yourself.
I mean, for me, it's you try and play somebody else's role. You know what you hopefully at our age you should know what you're here to do. You should know your role in your system. Play your role.
Yeah, right.
Yo, you don't want to be the executive producer, all in the videos, dancing. I'm done.
You know?
And so what I think about
Church.
don't play yourself, it's kind of like going with your strengths. You know what you're good at. You know what you can be good at. So do it. And you're not playing yourself if you're like at a point where you're trying to figure something out and maybe if I try this out I just want to see if I'm good at it. I don't think that's playing yourself. Playing yourself is like if you know like you are really not capable of this and this is just outside of your abilities, just don't do it right now. Wait, talk to somebody, find some guidance.
And I want to kind of clarify, like, when you're going for something and a goal is big enough and you feel a little bit of nervousness and fear, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
That's not playing yourself because you feel fear about taking on a new challenge. That's like you're growing and your nerves are kind of like fighting you a little bit, but go towards that fear and grow. Now, playing yourself, in that case, honestly, is just being complacent, chasing the comfort. Chasing the comfort, staying where you at. That's playing yourself. Like, oh, well, I can do this, and I guess this isn't quite where I want to be, but I'm comfortable here. I don't want to go grow anymore. I'm safe. I feel comfortable.
Being stagnant is another form of playing yourself.
Yeah, so that it's so, like I said, it's good because it's so broad. It can apply to everything. I thought about something. I thought about something. It's light though. You can play yourself out of pussy. You play.
That's gonna be number 15.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all wanna go to the next one?
To the next one.
Number 4. This is my favorite one. I shouldn't even laugh before I said that. So number 4 is protect black women.
What's number 5?
It's not funny, but yeah, protect. I mean, does it have to? We know what that means, so
Yeah,
We don't have to explain it. We know.
Yeah,
what
we
that means.
definitely.
Your mother, your sister, your aunts, your cousins, your neighbor.
We're not saying protect every black woman that you see on the street, but don't disrespect her.
I'm supposed to just go to number 5.
Yeah. Protect every black woman you see on the street.
Protect black women. Protect black women.
You hear that?
All right, number 5.
But if you got potassium, you pretty.
Chill, relax.
Moving on to number 5. Moving on to number 5.
I just want to say, yo.
60% of our listeners are women.
And we love.
And which is why I was going to say, protect black women. Protect black women, dog.
All right, moving on to number 5. Number 5.
Beat that out.
Number 5. This is the bro code, man. We live by these rules, man. If you don't have it, don't spend it.
Nigga. Church. You preach it right
If you
now.
don't have it, you don't spend it.
Look, for our viewership, y'all niggas that's under 21, under 25,
Bro,
write that shit down.
facts.
And most of y'all don't need a credit card.
I'm about to say that includes credit.
Yeah, most of y'all.
Well, that's
don't need
what
a
credit
card.
is. You
Yeah.
ain't got it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's a long-term trip bag.
Very long term.
yeah.
What's that thing?
Take it
line
from
in
those
the,
that learn.
10 Crack Commandments. If it ain't credit, then debt it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Debt it.
If it's credit, then debt it. So if you don't have it, don't spend it, yo. Number 5, yo. That's
Like if they trying to, I think it was like if they trying to give you credit, then debt it. If you think a crackhead gonna pay you back, forget it. Like I think that was the line.
My man.
number 5, yo.
Calvin, you failed.
Hey, I
What?
did, yo. I did.
You were supposed to fill that in, Mr. 96.
Yo, he looked more like Biggie than I did. I had to let him do it.
Hey man, we really rolling through these.
You got the big part.
Chill.
You just saying.
Oh, he's the big, I'm the small.
Where the small
You're
at?
delusional.
Where the small at?
Fucking delusional.
Ladies, y'all know where the small at? That's why you shut up.
Shit.
Dre, you shut up.
I'm not even gonna be, I ain't gonna be disrespectful. You ain't trying to set me up. Nice shot, though. I appreciate
Well, yo, y'all wild, yo.
We see where you big at.
All right, can we go to number 6? Because this might, tired.
it. We're gonna have to cut that out as well.
You married? Don't nobody. It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stepping up.
No, I ain't stepping out nowhere other than my bed.
Number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Number 6.
Yo, what's number 6? Yes, I'm with all this number 6 at
Number 6.
Go ahead. Number 6.
Take care of yourself. Number 6.
Ooh.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
And that's not just physically. That's
Yes.
mentally,
Emotionally.
They say
Emotionally,
it's me.
financially.
Yes.
I would say, like I said, I had a problem, Dodger rolling this time around. I caught Corona, and then I was telling y'all that it sucked because I was isolated. Like I was forcibly isolated, and when you have that, it can affect your mental because, we're social creatures. We're meant to be around other people, interacting with all that type of stuff.
You was doing a little too much interacting.
Mm-hmm.
I was, but then then God
sat your ass down.
Humbled.
Twan, you getting on my last fucking nerve.
You ready to shake the table, yo? Make it real cozy.
I'm trying to be serious.
Sorry, it's my DNA.
But anyway, man, take care of your mental because that isolation and actually being able to speak to y'all was very helpful. Yeah. I was happy as shit when we was on FaceTime. I was like, yo, I ain't talked to a nigga, so I'm just here by myself. Yo, it fucks with your mind. It really does. Isolation fucks with your mind.
That's what they say when you go to jail and you go into solitary.
Yeah, it
you go
fucks
crazy.
with you. It fucks with you because you just don't got nobody. So take care of yourself. If you know somebody's in that situation, that's why when Rona first came out, if you got grandparents and stuff that has to isolate, call them. Make sure you talk to them for real. If you got a brother that's going down times, talk to them. Make sure they good. That's a part of mental health right there. You know what I'm saying?
So I read a book that I read probably once a quarter, Martin Luther King's Measure of a Man. It's only 35 pages. So he talks about there's 3 dimensions in which man live, lengthwise, breadthwise, and then height. Breadth is reaching out towards people, height is reaching towards God, and length is for yourself. So he pretty much says length is always first because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people, and then you also your relationship with God is going to be fucked up because you gotta take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. So, just make sure y'all do that. I'm not gonna go into
you definitely gotta make sure you can wake up the next day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Eat properly. Drink water.
I'll let you read
So
it.
what?
Out loud.
What was some?
Shit.
What are some ways? What are some ways or examples of taking care of yourself?
Well, definitely I would say exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah, exercise.
You gotta burn the fat.
Exercise. Just say
I don't know if
exercise.
you was gonna say that.
You could have just stopped there.
You
got to push that one.
So exercise.
Definitely drink water.
Read books.
Drink water. Read books.
Spiritually attuned.
I would say make sure you surround your people that are pluses as opposed to minuses. in your life. So like when you have people like, you know, energy doesn't, you know what they say, it doesn't go away, it just like transfers. You want that positive energy, so that helps. That could put a charge in your battery. You know what I'm saying? So definitely being around people, like, it's different. What you got that look on your face?
I heard a noise and I ain't gonna say what I heard.
Okay.
That's how I know you would.
Because I thought something slick was coming. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
I had
It
no
was
slick.
something.
It wasn't towards you though.
Okay. So like, you know, to bring it together, let's say, you know, you're walking, you know, you're around somebody that's actually motivating you while you're working out. That's a combination of, you know, good mental health. Like you have a motivator, and then physical health, like you're working out, you're being active. So having a combination of those two things, you know, taking care of yourself. That's how you do that, you know. And whatever spiritual practices that you do to get closer to your higher power, whatever you believe, that's always good as well.
And treat yourself. Like if you got this goal that you have set in mind, then you meet it. You know, if you want to go out and get yourself something,
A little positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
A little celebration.
That too.
I like that.
And I think when you know, I told you about what I did the other day. Like sometimes I have a habit of beating up on myself if I don't pass like a pillar, like you know, you got courses, you got everything you're trying to do, and you know, my girl had to tell me like, yo, you gotta like when you meet a milestone within a larger goal, even then you gotta pat yourself on the back. You gotta, you know, take time to celebrate yourself, like you're past that point, because you'll end up beating yourself up trying to get to the larger goal because you didn't set minor goals along the path and then you didn't celebrate those victories within that. So that was also good as well.
You celebrate the small victories, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I want to go back to your part, Sonny, where you talking about having people around you. You gotta have like supplementary and complementary people. So that's people that do what you do well to back you and like help you refine your craft, and then people that are strong where you weak at to help you build your weaknesses. So
That's
you gotta
a
have
bar.
that balance of complementary and supplementary.
That's a bar.
Drop the mic.
That's a
Yeah.
little bit.
They a little too expensive to drop.
All right, so I'm just gonna go through the first 6 that we just listed out, and then we'll chop it up.
Okay.
All right, so number 1, be your brother's keeper.
Number 2.
Number 2, don't hate on another brother's success. Number 3, don't play yourself. Number 4, protect black women. Number 5, if you don't have it, don't spend it. And number 6, take care of yourself. Now this is a list of 10, but we got 12, so we're gonna do a part 2 and go through the rest of them another time.
And also, we want your input. So, like Calvin said in the beginning, please reach out to us, DM us, comment, whatever. Let us know what y'all think should be on this list of bro code.
Yeah, we got a whole second half. Maybe we'll make some edits based on your input. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But we still want to hear from you.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, like when creating this is something like we're gonna end the year with this, but something that we're gonna continue to implement and strategize throughout the next year, and really just promote for us men to live and move better in various ways. So this is some real shit that we're gonna try to stay on and keep pushing. So we need your input. We'll appreciate it.
And we'll thank you in advance.
Damn right.
Okay, Shaft.
All right, man. So we went through the first 6 of our bro code. Here's a working list. That's why we would love to hear our listeners' feedback and opinions and additions to it. We're going to come back and finish the list for part 2. So with that being said, any conclusions? Any way to wrap this up, fellas? The first half of the What's Good Bro code.
Hey man, just be your brother's keeper, man. Like, look, I think our first 6, they all kind of link to one another. You know, I take away just be your brother keeper. Don't hate on your brother. Look out for your brother. Congratulate, uplift. Don't be jealous of success. Just we're talking about the bro code, a code amongst brothers. So just stay up on that, and I guess something corny, love not hate.
I think any rule, law, policy is only as good as you enforcing it. So it's one thing to sit here, listen to it, and say, "Oh, that sounds good," but you got to apply it. Not only apply it to yourself, but also enforce it amongst your brothers, or it's you kind of wasting your time and your energy.
I would like to say, I ain't gonna be asshole, but no, I would like to say that with bro code, you gotta know yourself to respect yourself. In order to do that, once you do those two things, you can extend that love and gratitude towards someone else, who then repeats the cycle that you have already committed.
You used a big word there, bro.
Hey, yo, that's the that's the clip right there, yo.
You've been reading your word.
Damn, yo, tell me up on that
Gratitude.
one, bro. Oh, I don't care.
96.
It's cool.
He took you back to 96.
This shit though, it's cool. I ain't want to touch your hands anyway, so I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, that was good. Hey, that's a wonderful way to end this.
Yo, that was dope, yo. That was definitely dope, yo.
Yeah.
Well said, man.
Yeah, but before we go, as always, make sure y'all following us on social media, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe our YouTube page. We appreciate y'all. Anything else y'all got to say before we get out of here?
I ain't got much to say, but keep supporting, keep riding, keep moving.
Yeah, we looking forward to what input you have on our list so far. Definitely, give us, the best input that you have. We appreciate it.
Well,
I actually do got one more thing I need to say.
God damn it.
We got to give a continued shout out and thank you to the Impact Hub for continuously hosting us and just providing us with this access to cultivate this space for us. So thank you.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's it. Until then.
Until next time.
Adios.
I'll let your bros.